So this has to be a first. We're starting off the 4-wheel drive trip in a boat, on a boat. So we're on the ferry at Wiseman's Ferry, ironically. And yeah, this is very weird. Can't say I've ever done this before, but it's pretty cool. So a bit of a shocking day outside, but we will make the most of it. Yeah, so we're going across nicely now, and it's really weird, like you can feel like yourself moving, but your car's off. So it's just, yeah, something very different, but pretty cool. That's where we just came from. There was a barge there, now it's gone back. But starting this 4-wheel drive trip in a bit of a wet way, but what can you do? This one's going to be probably a bit more of a chill one, just because a lot of the places are closed that I wanted to go, but we're just going to go around and see how it is. So yeah, I'm very keen. Just past a sign that had 1.2 meters where the watermark was through here. That's crazy. So if you don't know, just recently New South Wales got a lot of rain, and like the river is, yeah, it's stuffed. They've done a good job to clean up the road, but like you can just see how high the water was. That's crazy. It is so muddy through here already. Literally just came off the road. Tires already half clogged, but it's just crazy to see how high the river actually came up. Like, look at all the sand. That's ridiculous. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Look at that. Yeah, this way as well. Water everywhere. Just down at the park and it's stuffed. Water would have came all through here too. And that's the bridge we were just on. It's crazy. Can I just say, people around here are so helpful. The map kind of split up into heaps of different roads, like 3 different sections. But now I know I need to go that way, so thank you for those people for helping me. But they said a metre of sand came through the Settlers Arms Inn. So I can't zoom in, but if you can read that sign, basically this cemetery, I think one of the first settlers was buried here, something along the lines of that. So that's interesting. Bit of history around here. Still, I mean, with all this going on, last place you probably want to be is at a cemetery. But just some knowledge for you. Came out to a bit of a lookout spot, more because there's a bit of a hill there and I wanted to test the patrol on it. But apart from that, random paddle. It's really nice. It's very quiet. You might have been able to hear the kookaburras in the background. There were literally just some wallabies just down there that jumped away, which was nice to see. So it is pretty out here. Obviously, you know, the day could be a bit better, but it's not raining, so we're making the most of it at least. But this is a pretty good overview spot, I think. And then our track just continues along there and back up through there, over that way. So in a bit of a predicament here. This bloody cow wants to arc up and it won't move. Hey mate, can you get off the road please? Just parked up to stretch my legs a bit. Came across this old little like cottage area. Obviously really don't want you going in there. But it's pretty cool. So a lot of this stuff seems to be like spread around everywhere through here. There's lots of little things you can stop and see. I've kind of just been traveling through a bit, just cruising, just chilling out basically. Hasn't really been too much interesting to film if I'm honest. But like I said, this is more of just like a chill little trip. So at least it's a nice view and we're just gonna keep going that way. So at a bit of a crossroads, came from here, might be going that way, but this is the Convict Trail, which is a pretty popular thing to do around here, it seems like. So if you're interested about all the information, it's on here. You can pause your screen and read it. But what I am thinking of doing is, instead of going down there, because I'm pretty sure that will just take me back to Wiseman's Ferry, if you can drive the whole way down. I don't know if it closes halfway, I don't even know what's down there. But what I'm thinking of doing is just continuing, then finding camp all the way up there, or have lunch, muck around for a bit, find camp all the way up there, and then tomorrow, once I explore all the north part, I'll come back down, and then instead of going back the way I came, I'll go down here and see whatever's down there. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So I just hopped off the main road for a bit, some bush bashing later, found this nice little campsite. So I was going to camp at the Mogo campsite, but you can't actually camp with your car. You have to camp like over in the grassed area and you park in the car park, which I think is a bit shit. So found this one all to myself as well, not to mention. So it does seem pretty nice. The trail's pretty hasn't been driven in a while, so that's always good. But yeah, that's how you find the good little places. It's just by going down random side tracks, I guess. I've got camp set up behind me. Pretty simple setup, but it was starting to rain, so I just threw it together. But yeah, it actually works out alright. The patrol's a little bit higher than the ute, so even though I have the awning a bit lower, I feel like it sits a bit higher so you can walk under it a bit better. I also have the sidewall. I bought that just to protect from the wind and get the rain off the swag kind of thing, because I noticed last time without that, when it was raining, one side of the swag would get wet. But apart from that, I think I'm just going to pack it up for today, and tomorrow should be heaps better weather. It's not supposed to be raining tomorrow either, so pretty keen to do some more full driving and just going around, see what there is. Right, so it's the morning, day 2. Camp's all packed up over there. I just have Pat warming up for a bit. So probably going to start off this morning with a bit of low range, so as always, I'm keen. Yeah, so coming down yesterday, it was mostly downhill, so today we're going to go back up it, which should be fun. And then after that, we'll just see where the day takes us, basically, and hopefully it doesn't rain. Phew. So I've decided to go for a bit of a side mish. So here's a map, some cool places. I think the first one and second one are closed, but I'm not sure about the rest. So we are there. If you can read, you'll see that. And yeah, we're gonna go see a wall. I know, exciting, but just a bit of a side mish because I started pretty early. So I get the most out of the day. So it's good because most people are probably still at camp, which is nice. So let's head on. Not too sure if this is it, but there's a wall here. It's got some info on it. It seems like most of it got eroded away. So like they built it to make it look like it was. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, but this might actually be the wall that they built, I think. So there's a bit of information. There's a little like plaque thing over there, but just something pretty cool to see along the way. Bit of a clearance issue on the track. That tree branch that's right there, that's fallen down. My swag just bloody took it out. I thought I was going to make it, and then apparently not. But at least it was pretty rotten, so swag copped it, but should be all good. I'm probably going to butcher this name, but we just drove down the Boree track. It's full drive only track, just got some whoop-de-whoops, and that's about it. But it was a bit of fun. And now I'm going to butcher this name, Baragura Aboriginal site, I think. So you walk up here, it's a bit of a bloody trek uphill, that's alright. And over there, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of like rock carvings and stuff. I think they've been filled in by the water, but I'll have a look around them later. But this view, how good. So you can just see how high up we are the whole time. We were mostly covered in the trees, but this is a nice little clearing here. And you got like almost 360 degree views. So yeah, really pretty. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick it up, but you might be able to see some engravings in the rock here. Looks like a person, I think. There's another one over there. Another little marking there. But basically just scattered out all over this place. Here's another two. That's one there. And another one over here. Hopefully you can see it. Just a quick stop on the way. This is Finchley Aboriginal site, I'm pretty sure. So this is another one where hopefully you can see on the camera, but it's got some engravings in the rock. These seem to be a lot bigger than the last ones. I don't know if that has any significance, but there's a couple here too. There was one big one over here, I think. Yeah, this one as well. Hopefully I'm not showing that upside down. And also, if you're interested, here's just some information on where I am. You can pause your screen, and then those are the Aboriginal groups around here. Just kind of chilling out for a bit. It's about lunchtime, so I know there's a lookout if you keep going down the track. I think it's called Finchley Trig Lookout. So hopefully that's open, stop by there, and then we'll see how the rest of it goes. So just around the corner from where we were, we're at Finchley Trig Lookout. So it's basically a good oversight. So we're at the Yengo National Park. So this is actually a really good map. So I started all the way down here, basically made my way all the way through St. Albans, Mogo Creek Road, and then we went up to here. Where is it? We went up here to Laguna, and then we went back down the Boree track, and then this was that first Aboriginal site I was at with a really good view. And then I've taken that track back and then taken this route here. I think this might be called Finchley Track, I'm not too sure. But we've taken it through here, and then this is basically where we are now, just there. So after that, we'll have a look at this lookout. I'll either go back up through and exit up here, or go to Wollombi. Not 100% sure yet, but I'm gonna take the Stairway to Heaven, which is kind of what it looks like, and we'll see how good the lookout is. Yep, the lookout definitely provides the goods. It's a really good view from up here, and it's pretty sunny today. It was a bit overcast, but the clouds are slowly going away, so it's a really nice view up here. This is what we're looking at, if anybody's interested. I'm not, I just like looking out there. But seems like they've got all the heights of all the different mountains that you can see in the distance, which is pretty cool. And there's the third one here. I think I'm gonna end this video here with this mad view. It's literally mountains as far as you can see. They just like blend into the sky. Really shows how big Australia is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I had a good time making it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.